Oh boy. This has taken a while, hasn't it? It's been a couple of weeks. I mean, geez, there was a 1 week gap because I literally couldn't finish the stage in time, and then there was a 1 week gap because of Christmas and the New Year stuff getting in the way. But now, we finally got this goddamn stage out of the way. I mean, this is the first stage, and probably the only stage you'll ever see me switch teams, right? I chose what I thought would be 3 good characters to take on the stage, right? Sonic, Tiara, and Amy. Like, I thought Amy would be good for the double jump, and she was to a point, right? But, thing is, I can't even have the satisfaction of saying that I got to beat all of these in all the missions. And I'll get to that later on near the end of the video. But, this stage, I swear, normally, when I'm playing this stage, right, I think to myself, you know, it's fine. I don't see why people complain with this stage so much, right? But then it occurred to me. When I was playing it, I noticed something. Like, I was, you know, in all the other stages, like, it runs, the game normally runs at, like, 60, you know, 50, or at the very least 40 FPS, right? But in this game, I never really reached 60 FPS. I only really ever reached, like, 40, you know, like, 40 sort of FPS sort of thing. And that's when I realized, that's what making this stage so much harder. Because the game was running at a slower speed, it was making, like, the input ever so slightly slower. Thus, this horrendous stage of just hell being everywhere makes it impossible to beat. And so even though I could easily clear over an S most of the time, now I was just like, bah, forget it. I did it as best I could. But I didn't want to have to miss another week. And, you know, in terms of things. So, what I have here today is the first 4 missions and what I could salvage from the 5th mission. Because the recording broke at the end. But you'll see that at the end of the video. But yeah, but the first while was okay. The first mission was fine and dandy. That was okay. Died a few times, yes, but it wasn't too bad. It was the further missions which were the problem. In fact, I think it was the first time I actually gave up in trying to, like, beat the stage in one go. Like, normally I would reset the stage if I died, like, got hit from a ring mission or died or something like that, just so I could have the whole mission in one go. Here? Nah. No. I completely gave up. I had no choice but to just, you know, keep going. In this time mission here, you'll see like a fade where, like, I literally had to fade the things together because I could not beat this in one go again. So I just did that, but then, I mean, I was like, you know, it'd be fine. But then I didn't even realize the next mission was a perfect run. In fact, I haven't even mentioned what the missions are yet, have I? The missions are normal run with max speed, time attack with max speed, perfect run and max speed, which is basically do it in one go. Oh, and max speed means also, it means it never stops, you keep running. That explains why the stage is so painful. And I believe the next one was time attack plus max speed plus perfect run. And then the last one was golden pursuit plus max speed, which is an interesting one. That's the one that crashed on, but you'll see what happened. I'll explain what happens near the end when we actually get to see the footage. But yeah, I mean, it's been a couple of weeks, and I am sorry for that. Like, I've tried to get this video out there and done, but I've anyone who's seen the banner on my YouTube page will notice that things changed up a bit. I noticed something. People don't really want to see the non-Sonic World stuff, so I'm kind of tailing to that. Like, I see people aren't really interested in Portal 2 and the Undertale stuff. I mean, really, I'm getting, like, no views on them. Like, we're getting, like, 2 at the max. I'm sure one of them is me. So, there is no point to playing a game if no one's going to watch it, really, is there? I mean, I've already played the game before. I don't need to play it again if no one's interested. So what I'm going to be doing is, from now on, Tuesdays will always be Sonic World. That's the way it's going to be, you know. We're staying with that until all the stages are done, of course. Thursdays, instead of being Portal 2, will now be Sonic Heroes. By the way, that was the death there. And it will be for, I think it's Monday? Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? I'm gonna hit the wrong, actually. Actually, no, it's Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Wednesday, and Friday, and Saturday, there'll be a smaller video showcasing different mods from Sonic World. They can be from any creators. They can be like characters. For the first like couple of weeks, I'll be doing characters, and I'll be doing stages, like, you know, stuff like that. Because before I tackle stages, I want to get 60 emblems to at least say I unlocked all the emblems legitimately via stages that, you know, were official. And after that, the emblems basically become, you know, well, useless really. I mean, once you get the super forms at 60 emblems, and we're almost there anyway. I think in this video we get 50, or at least in the next video we get 50. I've recorded the next video ahead of time because, oh boy. I'm going to be recording basically 2 weeks of videos this time around and uploading them, you know, ahead of schedule. And we'll see how people think. We'll see how people think of the Sonic World mod videos. Basically, all I'll be doing is showcasing, you know, what they are. You know, the mod, who's it made by. I will give credit. I've made sure that the creators of the mods, the mods in the first couple of weeks are all made by the same person, and that's because I asked permission and they said, you know, that's fine. And so basically, for the first little while, I'll do that. You know, as I don't have permission from anyone else. You know, the stages and stuff like that are harder because each person usually makes a different stage. And while I do have permission from some people, you know, stages, of course, I said will wait until after the 60 emblems, which will be maybe, I don't know, 3 weeks from now. So basically, the first few weeks of the mods will be characters, and then we'll be moving on to stages. But yeah, you may have noticed, me rambling on there, that we've actually switched teams. We were on Sonic, Tiara, and Amy, now we're with the Steam Babylon, yeah. Team Babylon. And this is the 4th mission, I believe. No, actually, no, this is the 3rd mission, yeah. But this was the point where I literally couldn't get past it. Like, I couldn't perfect run it at all. I tried my best and couldn't do it. But I had to switch teams, and Storm was actually proven to be very useful in this one. But in the next time I used him, not so much. Don't know what happened there. But it was very useful this time around, so I kept using it. I was like, yeah, finally. And I got away with doing that. So I'm perfectly fine with finally winning the mission. You know, in my eyes, I mean, that's all worth it in the end. And I believe I got an S rank. No, I think I was in the next mission I got an S rank. I probably got an F rank in this one, didn't I? Bet you I did. What I get? Let's see here. Oh, S rank! Woohoo! I was right. Yeah, 2 emblems for me. Yeah, because the more S ranks I can get, the quicker I can get to, like, you know, the end goal, and that's really what we're looking for. Oh, and something I have not even talked about yet, you may be completely confused about, is the new microphone sounding person. Oh, who's this weird person? Yeah, I got a new microphone, and that's because, well, the old microphone's on the brink. It still works. Just something happened to it. It sounds a lot more muffled now. So I'm using this new Snowball microphone, and while, yes, the room's acoustics aren't the best for it, it's what I gotta work with. I mean, maybe in the future if I get, like, a better, you know, sound setup, but hey, I'm not exactly a massively rich person here, you know, just doshing out the money. Woo, yeah! But, like, you know, I can't pay for, like, you know, mass amounts of equipment and stuff like that just yet. But, we'll see how things go, you know. See how things go in the future, and however things end up. Hopefully stuff will get better with time. So this is the 4th mission, as you can see here, in this time attack, and this is I used Wave for most of this mission. It was, I mean, really, Jet was kind of useless for this kind of mission, just because it's like, I think anyone with homing attack is useful to a point, but like, when you homing attack, you just go flying off and hitting like one enemy, and then you bounce off and then like fly elsewhere. So, I just forgot about using anyone with a homing attack. That's why Jet was barely ever used. But he was used in the next mission for a bit, and, I mean, I don't know what it was, right? Because, like, this level specifically, I don't know why it started to lag, like, somewhat. Maybe it was the computer itself was just... I don't know why, because, like, I've never seen a computer just, like, perform so badly. Normally, it's, like, a, you know, top-ace computer, but, like, when it came to this stage, it just started to, like, fail. I think the computer itself was giving up on me. Wouldn't surprise me. I think I was starting to give up on it. I mean, I could have just skipped the stage, yeah, true, but, like... It's about the principle of the matter, keeping them in order, you know, like one stage after the other. Because, like, if people are, you know, looking after, like, each video that comes up next, and if they know what video is going to come next, I have to keep in order, really, you know. And so that ends this 4th mission. The 5th mission, I never actually got to complete on camera. Because, well, you'll see what happens. So I get my other 2 emblems, and I get up to 45, and that unlocks me Honey and Shade. And I will use one of those in the next level. Well, yeah, next video. So in Golden Pursuit max speed, so basically, first of all, I didn't catch the beginning of the recording, as you see me just suddenly jump ahead. And everything starts out okay, since I used Jet to try and get, you know, homing attack any of the enemies. And it seems to be working so far, like, you know, everything seems to work fine. And, you know, it was for this first part of the level, it was fine, like, you know, it worked, it functioned properly. But I will tell you, the video will, like, end as soon as we get to basically the fail part, so I will wrap it up there. So this is near the end of the video now. And I apologize for not being able to get the thing on camera, but, well, let's say, I was recording this video Monday. Well, actually, no, that's a lie, it's Friday, yeah. Yeah, I was recording it Friday, and the same day I'm actually recording the, audio, which is rarely ever happens. It's just because of, you know, Christmas and all that stuff, and now it's finally back, and we're all back at, like, places and stuff like that. We can finally get organized again, woohoo! But, yeah, so, this part here is fine, you know, it always works fine. It lags a bit, but I'm fine with that, you know, like, it was fine. But then, over time, I noticed it started to, like, lag a bit more, right? But it was fine. I have a, like, there's a fade up ahead that, like, you know, shows, like, the difference between it is now and, like, 20 lives later, as the game got progressively, like, slower and slower at running, and eventually when it just completely gave up on me. Okay, so, yeah, I know we're coming up to it now, because remember I had 17 enemies when the cut happens. So here we go, here. So in this ring I'm at Jet, and now I'm at Wave right now. Look how bad the game is running. Oh my goodness. And just up ahead, the game crashes. See you later!